Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, and this is part 2 of us building our chicken coop. I asked you last time to just kind of give us suggestions because we are completely new to this, and we're excited to just keep going. So we started a few days ago, and it's mostly been my husband, not gonna lie. He's pretty much built the entire thing from scratch. He used a lot of scrap wood, but I kind of left off with the main frame, and I think he had the roof on, but now we're adding chicken wire and a door and some of the fun stuff to kind of finish it off. So I'm gonna bring you guys outside and we can see where he's at and what else we've done. Time to update the vlog with what you've done. So, like I said, inside he has worked on the chicken wire, and now he's putting in an automatic door. Is it solar? Solar door? It's not gonna answer me.
Whoa.
Just a fancy door for chickens, but it's gonna help us for when we travel and things like that. Have something that can open and shut automatically, be set on a timer, so that's going to be there for them. I don't think I showed last time. If I did, it's a repeat, but here's the inside, their little roost area, and then you did see this part last time, which we still are going to put the door on. I think the only other updates he did was reinforcing the door here and adding this portion of the chicken wire, which already looks awesome. And he did dig the chicken wire into the ground, which I got some feedback on. But overall, when I shared on Instagram that we were building this, so much positive feedback. People seem to love, if they grew up with chickens or have chickens now, or have had chickens, they seem to want them again. So it seems like everyone just loves the experience. So I'm very much excited for us to get some in a few weeks. And I think it'll be good for our family too. So Heath got this door, off of Amazon, and it, like I said, it was pretty pricey, and clearly it's like a bougie door for chickens, but it seemed what was going to work best for us, to be able to have them automatically go in and out when we're not here or not able to, and also keep critters out and things.
A worm can get through that.
Well, that's a chicken.
A worm. It said it would stop. It didn't hurt your hand?
Oh, it was blocked.
The chicken will see. Yeah, the chicken will still scream. Well, we'll see how it works. It's called Happy Coop Door off of Amazon. You can also see he put in the first section of that chicken wire, but it's going to come out to this pole here. Oh, excuse me. And then straight back, and then obviously back towards the coop that way. So they'll have a good little area to run around. They'll have their ramp up to their coop. But it looks super cute. I think it looks a lot like the design of the boys' fort that is right behind us too. So it's like a big fort and a little chicken fort.
It's two forts.
A chicky fort.
My dad said maybe it'll be, or our Lolo said, hey, what if it's our sister's fort?
It's big enough to be a play fort, but it's gonna have too many chickens inside. Okay, I also take it back. This Happy Coop door is not solar. It has batteries in it. And then it does say it's like 90% charge right now. So that's something we can keep you updated on too, how long the batteries last and if it seems to be worth it or if you're like changing them all the time. Because yes, it's not solar, but Heath also said we could hook up a battery pack to it. So hang on. Who is there? Who is there?
Who is it?
Hello?
Hi. Is this your house? I like it.
Right, keep her to protect her against men.
Ah. As we have been setting this up, I tried to look online for some questions we had, and I will say there is not very much online at all. I didn't read all the Amazon reviews, so that might have more info, but as far as just like Googling or going on YouTube, there's not very much info about this one. So I do want to keep you guys updated if you have any questions on it, and we can just kind of firsthand experience, let you know how it's working, and the ways that it is working for us. One of the things that we were just trying to figure out is the timer and light based options. So it gives you options to do timer, light, or timer, light, timer, either one. So we're guessing, like I said, it doesn't really specifically say, but we're guessing that that means what time you want it to open, either a timer that you set the time for or come up with the light. And then same for when it closes. So we set a timer for 7 a.m. and then 7:30 p.m. So we're gonna come out tonight and check on it and make sure that it did close, and that it's working correctly. So we'll come back out at 7:30 tonight to check on that. But the only thing I really found online was some people saying that light options are maybe not the best for chicken coops, just because you know, cloudy days, stormy days, anytime if there's like shade or maybe something in the way of the sensor that is causing shade or anything like that can cause it to not open. But a timer will open, of course, whenever you set the time. So I'll keep you updated on how that works out. So we came out to check on it. So we've got 1 minute until 7:30 on here, and we will make sure it's shut, since like I said, we weren't entirely sure that we were doing everything properly, and we want to make sure it is working. So we set alarms on our phone to come out and make sure that we can watch it close and everything works well. So we're gonna see it go down in just a minute. We're all waiting here like it's some
Come on.
Come on. Oh, there it goes. It worked.
Yay.
Yeah, the directions did not give too many specifics on how to set it. So we just did timer, and it worked at 7:30. So there we go. Chickens will now be safely in their coop.
It doesn't open.
We are back again with a chicken coop update. It has been a few weeks since the last clips. We had a bunch of trips and things to do, but Heath is back home and back at the chicken coop. So I'll go around and show you a little update of what we did since we put on the door there. I think that was the last thing that we showed. So I'll give a recap of what Heath has done so far. We're getting really, really close to being able to welcome our chickens home. Next week is Easter, so I thought it was funny because people always say don't buy real chickens for Easter. We're buying real chickens for Easter, but we're keeping them. So, all right, let me flip this around and give you a little update. Okay, so we have showed you the door, but Heath got the roof on and then some more chicken wire up on that side. So we're gonna work on a door and extra chicken wire over here. and then we have their little, oh, let's go this way. We have their little ladder.
It's fully removed.
That's awesome.
So then I can come and clean it, so I can put it to the side and clean it.
Awesome. And what's this down here?
This is where they drink out of.
Their water.
Yep. And then they're gonna be.
Yeah, you can put it back. So that was a good idea that Heath has, to be able to remove it. So he was about to attach it, but much better to be able to take it out and either clean the ladder or clean under it and around it easily. So that's that. We are gonna work on a system for the door because it did die, and we don't want it to die all the time. So he's thinking about hooking up a battery, but like I said in the clips a few weeks ago, we're gonna do some more reviews on this door since it was hard to find things online. So I'm gonna keep you guys updated on what's working best with that. Then he added air vents that are gonna have screens over them, so obviously no rodents or anything can get in. Yes. Go in? No, it's for chickens. Here's the inside. I don't think much has changed on the inside. There's another vent. Yeah, there's that and all the supplies. And then the door, I can't remember also if the door was on yet, but now it is a fully functioning door.
And then
Awesome.
you close it up with this. You put it over the handle like that. So you go. See, like that and that.
Sweet.
Same thing with
Keeps
that.
it locked up.
Yep.
Yep, and then another vent over here. The roof is on, and we have our front door. There's also going to be chicken wire down there to keep them in and safe, obviously. But yeah, here is the whole thing. I think it looks so good and so cute, and hopefully practical, and keeps them happy inside of their little chicken coop. Yeah, I think we're thinking about maybe 4 right now, but obviously we'll have a whole vlog when our chickens come in, welcoming them home. But yeah, this is what we're at so far. Obviously, the most important thing about building any chicken coop is the chicken wire and keeping the chickens safe and predators out. So we have chicken wire going under the roof, over the top, down all of the sides, and even dug into the ground. So we're being really diligent about making sure that that is done properly. So Heath is attaching it to all the poles. So here is where he's digging. So he's making sure that the chicken wire can go deep into the ground so nothing can just bury right under it or dig holes rather easily into the coop. So we're pulling the chicken wire all the way down, putting it about 1 foot in the ground, and then we will end up filling that back in with dirt, packing it so that anything that tries to dig will still be caught for about 1 foot down underneath the coop, and hopefully will not be able to get in. But yet we're using those little arch clip type things. I don't know their technical name, but just to keep the chicken wire into the wood and filling in all of the spots. Now the wire that was going across the top, it's really like flimsy, kind of doesn't like pull super tight. So it was kind of droopy in the middle. We didn't really want to be hitting our heads on like droopy chicken wire. So he decided to measure that area out, and we are just going to put a 2x4 there to kind of keep it up and keep it in place. So like I said, he's just measuring that out, and we're going to add that to the top. We made a mistake in measuring somehow. We're not really sure what we did. But anyway, we messed up the first time, so he recut a new one. These are the little screw hook things that I don't know the name of, but that's what they look like. So that is what we're using to attach the wire. And then there's that beam that he put in the middle just to kind of keep that from getting super droopy over time, just keeping it upward. I'm sure there's a way to make the chicken wire like super, super tight, but for the roof especially, we just kind of laid it over the top, and then he bound it over the edges and over the piece of wood. And for us, it seems like it's gonna work. Biggest concern is obviously just making sure nothing can get in or out, and I think it's gonna work great. We always have the best little helpers. It's the best part of doing family projects, that they're always around to help. Yep, so here's the finishing touch all the way at the bottom of that dugout hole. He's making sure that all that wire is attached, and then we will end up filling that in. Help straighten everything out as well, and it's really coming together. If you guys have any just advice, I guess, on things we haven't done yet, we're still not completely done with the whole project, so you will see more in the next vlog of the final end result and when we get our chickens, so that'll be really exciting. But yep, here we are filling it all in. Owen loves to just play around, so you'll see him just playing, making some little crafts with some wood, using his little tools. But yeah, here is the progress so far. Really, really exciting. It's looking pretty good, and we got pretty much everything that we wanted is here. So stay tuned for the next vlog. That will be when we introduce you to our chickens.